landowner impacted by SR1, you will have something on your land called a floodplain berm, which in our understanding will catch water as it backs up from the SR1 intake. Do you know where exactly that berm on your land is going, and how have you found your communications with Alberta Transportation?
Well, in all honesty, I don't know exactly where it's going to go because it's changed several times. And there has been absolutely, as I said at the meeting the other night, there's been absolutely no consultation with the landowners, unlike what they profess. So I really don't know where it's going. Of course, because this is the intake, one of my concerns is, well, it's going to bottleneck, which increases flow. And as far as if the dam should fail, the backflow would be, life-threatening. So, I mean, besides that we're losing, 3/4 of the ranch and my business and my home. So, I guess that's our concern. We don't know exactly where it is, and their plans change all the time. So,
and when was the first time you heard about SR1? Did the government come and tell you that your land was on a potential project, or where did you hear about it?
No, we actually heard about it on the television. When the people that actually where the dam is going to be was listening to the television one night and said, oh, that dam's right in the middle of my property. So, and then he phoned me and said, do you know anything about this? Have you been consulted? And I said, no, I haven't heard one word. And apparently the government had been working on that for 6 months to a year because they already had a lot of plans.
So Mary, when was the last time you heard from the government, you talked to them actually about your land and how it impacts your house?
Well, I think it was once in about 2014 or 15. At my request, they kind of asked, and at that point of time they had no plans. They didn't really know what was going on. So no, I haven't really heard from them since then.
So you don't know if your house is in SR1 footprint or out of SR1 footprint?
No, I really don't know, to tell you the truth. Of course, I'm hoping that it isn't, but that isn't the point. I mean, I have an equestrian facility here. I board and train horses. I have about 50 clients. It's kind of an icon in the community that teaches children and adults to ride, and we do all sorts of therapeutic riding programs and teaching. I have a full-time instructor trainer that lives on site. That house will definitely be gone, the old heritage house.
And that heritage house, that was whose home?
That was my home. Well, I was actually born and raised on a one-room log cabin, my sister and I. But then my dad built that house from logs on the ranch. So, and we built that as a family. So it has great emotional, sentimental value to us, of course, but that's gone for sure in the plan.